Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be putting each team into a power ranking in the NFL. Um, First I want to say some announcements. There will be a video coming out soon about the top sleepers. Everyone drafts or top people who fell in the draft. So make sure to watch out for that video. But let's get started. Looking at this list, let's start with the Saints. Saints are an interesting one, right? They have Derek Carr, and Derek Carr's like hit or miss, right? So I think you would put him probably at missing playoff teams. I'm gonna delete this row because I don't really like that row. I'm gonna delete this row. So you got missing playoff teams, mediocre, first pick, so like the worst teams, wild cards, playoff teams, contenders, and favorites. Yeah, I think Saints are right there and missing. It could be potential wild card definitely, but I think they're not making it. I like other teams better. Dolphins, they're a potential wild card. Again, it's just if Tua's healthy, will he be able to have a good season like he did last year when he was healthy? I guess we'll have to see, but they're a potential wild card if not. Ravens are a playoff team. Lamar Jackson's got an extension, and he's going to be very good again. Super Bowl contenders will be the Bengals. Not the favorites. Chiefs are the favorites. Yeah, Bengals and the contenders. They'll be good. And except, probably, you gotta say they're gonna probably be in the AFC Championship again for a third straight year against the Chiefs. Broncos. Broncos are this is a tough one. A wild card or a missing playoff team? I would say a missing playoff team. Actually, no. They're gonna be mediocre. I know there's no Sean Payton, but Russell Wilson honestly doesn't look like the same. And yes, they can go up here. They can go up in the playoff, but I doubt it. Especially AFC West, that division. You have Chiefs and Chargers you have to deal with. Very tough. Giants, they're going to be a potential wild card. Just depends on how Danny Dimes does. And he just got paid, so we've seen cases where quarterbacks who just got paid, they just don't do anything. So we'll have to see. Vikings right here. I'd say Vikings are probably a wild card also. They're decent. They just need to put it all together. They got rid of Dalvin Cook, their running back. So they'll definitely change all the carries up and change all that up. But yeah, they're a potential wild card. Rams first pick contention. They're just gonna be bad. Matt Stafford had a terrible year last year. He was also injured to be fair, but I just don't really know if they're going to really do anything. Moving on to the next one, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another one here. They don't have a quarterback. I think they're going to probably get Drake May or kill Williams, I assume. But, yeah, they'll be down there. Lions, they're a wild card. I'm not going to lock them in because the Lions, you can't ever lock in the Lions. Yeah, they're a potential wild card. They're better than they were last year, definitely. Bears. They're mediocre at best. I don't think they'll be that bad. I think Justin Fields will have a step of a year. I don't think it'll be amazing, but he'll have a better year than he did last year. But shall promise. Niners are a playoff team. Kyle Shanahan always has those incredible defenses and just knows how to make his teams do good. And then lose an NFC Championship. Eagles are a Super Bowl contender. They're again going to be good. I'll put on this playoff team, but I think if you actually think about it, they're probably a playoff team, right? But you have to throw an NFC team up there, and the only other team is the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are a playoff team. But I don't think the Eagles are going to be as good as last year, but you kind of have to throw them up there because they're the best team out of all of them. The NFC is kind of bad this year. Raiders, they're going to be mediocre at best. Their quarterback is mediocre at best. Their team is mostly mediocre at best. They have some stars: Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Max Crosby, Chandler Jones. Tyree Wilson might be real good, but they just don't have much. Packers are going to be a missing playoff team. This will be just in line. I think Jordan Love will figure out what he's doing. Their coach is very smart. He's done good for a while. Commanders are going to be first pick. They just suck. Sam Howell was okay in that Cowboys game, I mean, I watched it. I'm a Cowboys fan. I was frustrated, but that game was more the Cowboys being faulty and then just taking all of our players out. So that's probably the reason why they'll have them starting. Cardinals, their first pick. Again, Kyler won't be there for most of the year. So, no quarterback. Who are they going to have starting? Colt McCoy. I love him, hook him, but, it's a little rough. Steelers. Steelers going to be, mediocre, probably. Actually, no. I'll put them in missing playoffs. They'll be right there in the bubble, though. Guinea Pig will probably have 7, but you can't count out Mike Tomlin. He's amazing. Bills are a playoff team. They're not Super Bowl contenders because I don't think they'll ever be Super Bowl contenders. Josh Allen, I just don't think he is that dog in him. He's got the Madden cover, by the way, which was kind of funny, considering I saw a thing. He led the league in turnovers last season and hasn't done anything else but got a Madden cover. I would have given it to Joe Burrow probably because he's, aside from Mahomes, the most accomplished player in the league. Or you could put Nick Bosa, Mike Parsons, one of them. Falcons, they're gonna be potential wild card. I think they're the best team in the NFC South. I really love Bijan, of course, hook 'em. But I think they'll be decent. And honestly, if they can just get Bijan rolling, Bijan's an amazing player. He's an amazing dude. He's you can tell he's gonna be good. You can tell he's gonna be a stud. I just think he's always polite to everybody. He's really great moral, so he's not going to get in trouble with anything. He was great at the University of Texas. Everybody loved him. He actually hosted a football camp. I had some friends that go to it, and everybody said they loved it. So I think if they can get Bijan rolling and the defense can take a step up from last season, which is very possible that they can be a potential wild card. Seahawks will be a potential wild card also. It just depends what's happening in the NFC West. You can move them up there, but you can't really say they had one season which they're good. Patriots, they're going to be a missing playoff team. They won't be terrible. People are saying the Patriots can be bad. Mac Jones had a really bad offensive coordinator last season. He got back his old one from his rookie season because that guy went to Bama, but he got back his old one, and I think he'll do fine. Browns are going to be mediocre at best. Just Deshaun Watson, he's just bad. Texans are going to be first pick. You could put them up one. Yes, definitely. But actually, I'm going to put them up one. I've heard a lot of good things about Stroud and Tank Dell. I just think they'll be mediocre. They'll probably be a 6-win team, 7-win team. But they won't be terrible. Chiefs are the only team that's going to be in this category up here. Because people said the Chiefs were bad last season. I said they were good. You can't count out Mahomes, guys. They made the AFC Championship 5 years in a row. That's how good they are. Then they won 2 Super Bowls, made it 3. And the Super Bowl they lost was to Brady, the greatest quarterback ever. So, Cowboys are going to be in playoff teams. I could definitely see them. The Cowboys are looking really good. They could definitely come up here. But I don't think they're contenders just yet. But watch out for Cowboys. Chargers are going to be a playoff team. Justin Herbert, I love him. One of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL. But it's just sketchy play calling. You just don't really know what's going to happen with him, right? Jets are going to be a wild card. First-year quarterback. Well, first year on that team quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, yes, he is one of the best ever, but he had a not as good season last year, and I just don't know how well he's going to perform in Jacksonville. Panthers going to be a potential wild card, and you're going to say, wait, why are the Panthers up here? Didn't they just have the first overall pick? Yes, they also traded up for that. And another thing is, Bryce Young is looking real good. And I think he is definitely going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL in a few years. And the Panthers aren't too bad of a team if you look on them, on paper. Titans are going to be first in contention. Will Levis sucks. He's just missing throws in practice with just throw dummies. No defense either. He's just terrible. Colts are going to be probably a missing playoff team. AR-15 is really, well, I don't need to call him Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson is just, I think, is another really good dude. You can tell these players who are like really good dudes, they're gonna pan out. Bijan, Anthony Richardson, they're gonna pan out, no matter what you say. And then last team, the Jags, they're gonna be a playoff team probably, the best team in that division. And I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna probably take another step up. But if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow my socials if I put them in the comments. Yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.